Hello, dear SAP colleagues and SAP friends. I would like now to introduce you to the structure on which this channel would be based. As you can see in front of you, I've been drawing a little bit on my iPad Pro in order to be able to show you the structure. And furthermore, as you can see, there are two main pillars on which this channel would be based. First of all, we have the SAP ABAP tutorials, and as a second pillar, we have SAP as a company. Now I would like to get back to the first main pillar, and namely this is the SAP ABAP tutorials, which would be free on your disposal. You would be able to watch them as much as you want, you would be able to learn from them as much as you want, and you also be able to ask me questions in the comments. As you can see, we have two sub-pillars here. Firstly, we have the customizing and then we have the development. And now I would like to tell you why do I think that I'm a suitable person to talk about these things. Well, I I've already gained 7 years of experience with SAP. I've been developing in the last 3 years in ABAP, and I've been working in two very big corporations which are working with SAP. Now I'm working in a very big company in Germany, which is working in the financial industry. Basically, we're dealing with bank activity, so to say, and also insurances. And before 3 years, I was working for another 3 years for Daimler, which is, as you know, the main company beyond Mercedes, and they are also working with SAP. There I was dealing with totally different things, with totally different modules, and now we're coming to the part where I have to mention that I will also talk about modules in this channel. As you can see, I've listed here some modules. For instance, we have BP, which is business partner, we have FICO, which is financials and controlling, we have MM for material management, and we also have incentives management or ICM. Well, it is very important at this point to mention that almost all of the biggest companies around the world nowadays are working with SAP, and they're having very big, so to say, technical platforms on which they have integrated maybe many systems, some of them legacy systems, some of them SAP modules systems, so to say, which are in a way working with one another. And the purpose of this channel would be to introduce you also to some of these modules. Maybe you have to solve a task in a specific module. Maybe you would like to understand more how a module is working. And now I would like to get to the second main pillar in this channel. And as you can see, I called it SAP as a company. And we have two sub-pillars here, sub-present and sub-future. Um, well, in this channel, maybe some of you, the more technical affine people, would like to think that it is the philosophical part of the channel. Well, for those of you who already know me and for those of you who learn about me, I'm a person who likes to talk about philosophy, who likes to think in a philosophical manner, but I also base all my sayings and all my thoughts on very tough statistics. I do not try to think of something which is not having very deep roots in the past, and that is why we have here present and future. I would like to talk a lot about SAP, how SAP would develop, and how SAP is developing. And the reason for this is because I've already been visiting some of the biggest events of SAP, and I've been also listening to the, so to say, the biggest managers of SAP. Yeah, that is true. I have not been dealing with all the industries that SAP is dealing with, and that is the reason why here we have SAP Industries as a sub pillar, because I would like to introduce you to how SAP is performing in the different industries with the time or in the past. And Now I'm coming to the last point in the introduction. All these things are based on hardware and software. And why am I able to talk about these things? Do I really even know what a, for instance, integrated circuit is? Yes, I know because I've finished my studies in Germany as an engineer, and I've been also programming already, for instance, microprocessors. I've been building integrated circuits, and there would be some of the um, tutorials, so to say, some of the videos which would be based on a very technical level, but this will come with the time, and you will be able to differentiate among the different videos and the different topics and decide what is best for you, what is useful for you. Thank you for your attention. I wish you a lot of luck in your path in front of you and in your um, track of life. I'm there to help you. And I really hope that we would be able to grow together, to learn together. And please, if you like this channel, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Till next time, friends.